Faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cavaliers will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And they'll use the ground game here. He shreds the tackle. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Number 17, set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. That's caught. It's Robinson. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cavaliers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. And that catch is hauled in. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Running through the tackle. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Hokies begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Powers through.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Basco. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it now. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up. The ball is out close to the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Back to pass. It's Vasco. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far.
691, Gators score.
They'll hand it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game, where he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Hokies are going to keep this drive rolling.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Vasco. That's caught. It's Taylor. Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. Gives it to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down. But what will be the play call?
And the Cavaliers will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Having the RPO in your arsenal, you have to have a really talented quarterback, not just physically, but more mentally, making decisions. Does a really good job of keeping his eyes on his read. Linebackers and safeties give you enough room to hand it off, take those yards, and pick up a first down.
Dropping back, it's Vasco. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And the Cavaliers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Green. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hokies have first and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Dropping back. It's Basco. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this off.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Finds his man. It's Taylor. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He lets it rip. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this team.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking to throw. It's Basco. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. What a stiff arm. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Receiver in motion now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And in great field position, can the defense force a field goal attempt here? 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And now from the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him from excellent field position at the start of this drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Back to throw. It's Vasco. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Hawkins. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. And the Cavaliers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Third down coming up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to the left. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Vasco. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Cavaliers pick up enough for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Cavaliers. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grinding away with a running game. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point up and good makes it a three-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job on the return there. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The Cavaliers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Back to pass. It's Basco. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And now the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ending off on the draw play. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Breaking free at the 35. Inside the 10. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.